all things real estate with Jimmy Williams. Praying y'all had a great day. Man, I had a crazy day over here. I've been busy, working on some things here in Atlanta, Georgia. My wife and I, we've been just rebuilding. As we come into pardon me, into 2025, we had to restructure some things with a couple of our businesses. And let me tell you guys, it's time to restructure. It's time to rethink or change your mind about some things when it comes to real estate. All right. Now on this channel, you guys know I dedicate my time and efforts to just teaching the basics of real estate. All right. I touch, like 5 pillars in real estate. I deal with them. Buy and hold. Okay. Fix and flip. I also deal with real estate development or developing. And I also deal with real estate financing. All right. And, because pardon me. Sorry about that, guys. People want to know how to really get financing for their deal. So those are the main ones that I focus on. Those 4, but there's a 5th pillar, but I'll get into that later. But those are the 4 that I really focus on. So buy and hold, fix and flip, wholesaling, and getting deals funded. Okay, so that's the hardest part about real estate. It's hard to really get deals funded if you don't know how to get the financing for them. But what I do is I teach people how to do that. And on this channel, you'll learn all of it. But I got to bring your attention to something that I think special right now. I think the biggest thing to do right now while everything's turning around is to buy some cryptocurrency. Why do I say that? Because the real estate market, because of the election and some other things that's going on in the country, it's kind of like this right now. It's not where it should be. Okay? And I think you guys should kind of like find other things to invest in. One of the best things to invest in right now is crypto. Right? There's different types of crypto you can invest in. And pardon me, what's going on in my chest here? I'll tell you a quick story. I tell this story all the time. Guys, back in 2010, my wife and I had the opportunity to buy at least 1,000 Bitcoin in 2010. And we passed on the opportunity because we didn't think it, we thought that it was, why am I going to waste my money on Bitcoin? And little did I know, Bitcoin would turn into what it is today. I laughed the guy to scorn. I told him, I'm not going to pay you, and at the time it was probably pennies on a dollar. I could probably get Bitcoin for like 30 cents for one. All right. It wasn't even at $1 per Bitcoin yet, I think. And shoot, man, I just laughed. And after a while, it just wasn't funny because it started going up. Bitcoin started going to, all right, $1,000 a share, 2,000, 5,000. And I was like, nah, it's going to turn around. It's not going to keep going. And, a few years ago when it got into like 60-something thousand per Bitcoin, I knew this was serious. But I never in my wildest dreams did I think that Bitcoin would cost over $100,000 for one. And I'm here to tell you guys, I would have had 1,000 Bitcoin valued at over $100,000 per Bitcoin. That means I would have had $100 million. Okay, and all I had to invest in 2010 was like maybe $800 to get 1,000 Bitcoin, and I said no. Why do I keep telling that story? Because it hurts me to tell it. Because my wife and I, every day we cringe when we think about the opportunity that we missed on. We missed out on because we were stubborn. I just started learning real estate at the time, and I said, real estate is something I know. I don't know crypto. And just because you don't know something does not mean you can invest in it. Now, I'm a firm believer in the things you really know the best. Those are the things you put your money into. But if you're ignorant of something, you don't really know how something works, ask questions and do your research before you just say no, because that's what we did. We said no before we even gave it a chance. And now we're kicking ourselves because, if I had $100 million right now, I wouldn't be on here talking to you guys. I'd be, hey there, how are you, sir? Is this you? My name's not Henry. My name is Jimmy. Turan 21. My name's Jimmy Williams. Okay, you're on my channel. Is real estate, all things real estate with Jimmy Williams. Hey there, Harry McGuire. How you guys doing? So yeah, I wouldn't be here right now had I followed my, went against my instinct, because my instinct was like, don't invest in that Bitcoin stuff. My wife was like, well, I stand with you. Let's pass on it. We put our other $800 into real estate or something like that. And guess what? That didn't pan out because I just started learning real estate, and I started losing money. Man, I was losing money, and I was losing deals up until 2018 when I really started making money and really doing real estate the right way. But by then, Bitcoin has skyrocketed, and now Now it's sitting at, I don't know what it traded at today, but the other day it was 105,000 for one Bitcoin. It might be around 10 102, 103, but it's trading in there. But that same Bitcoin in 2010 was, less than $1 per Bitcoin. And I said no. So 15 years later, I'm here to tell you guys, don't say no to Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, pardon me, to other cryptocurrencies, because a lot of people, it's hard to buy one Bitcoin. Most people ain't gonna be able to come up with 100,000 to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy some Bitcoin, but it's very expensive now. But my point is, now is the time to try to invest in something else. Okay, invest in something else. Try some of the other smaller ones. I have a class where I teach it too. So while you're sitting here, you're waiting for your real estate to pop off and get going. You want to buy property, you want to fix and flip. You're waiting for the market to change. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so the market here is a seller's market here. If you guys in other parts of the country or the world, I don't know how the market is there, but if you're in a down market, you just have to wait until it turns around. Okay, I don't recommend going buying property in a down market. All right, in a seller's market, you wait until it becomes a buyer's market to buy real estate, to buy property. Okay, so having said that, guys. For those of you who are watching, just tell me who you are and where you're from. I see Tehran on. I see King Goat. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? I'm trying to see something here. Hold on. You guys, any questions for me? Anything real estate related? And we can talk about crypto as well. But I'm here to tell you guys, now is the time to invest in crypto. Get some crypto, sit on it. All right? And I have a class where I talk about some of the ones I think you should get. I'm not going to get into it on this live, but I brought up the point to make a point that you have to diversify your portfolio. Real estate's not working. You got to try something else while you're waiting for the market to turn around. I mean, I know people want to tell you real estate's good every day and it's booming every day. That's not the case. It goes in waves, You could be in a booming city like Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and even in Dallas, the market can get saturated. Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, with too many investors and too many properties, and the price gouging on the properties. That can happen no matter if you're in a hot city. When I say hot, I mean hot for real estate at that time. But you got to have something else that you can lean on, that you can put your money in. That's going to be fail-proof and inflation-proof as well. All right, and that's the way to go. So listen, crypto is inflation-proof. Like when the American dollar and the Japanese yen and the euro and all those things, they begin to decline, they go down in value. Cryptocurrency holds its value. Okay, and that's why I recommend investing in it. All right, it's decentralized. Most of it's decentralized, which means that the federal government can't come in there and mess with you. Okay, and it's recession-proof. So when the cost of bread and eggs and all those things go up, cryptocurrency, it's not in the American dollar system. It's above that system. The American dollar stays here. Cost of goods go up, right? Well, crypto stays up there with the price of eggs and all those, and it offsets it. Because the value is just you're trading on a totally different platform. So I have traders that trade on cryptocurrency 7 days a week. And let me tell you, it was the best decision I could have ever made. So if you're looking for a crypto trader, et cetera, I got a whole team of guys that do it. And you want to put your money in there because, like I said, with the way the U.S. economy is, you may want to do that because it's like having a backup plan financially. All right, in case the American dollar crashes tomorrow, and all that you've worked for is gone. All right. Now, real estate for the most part holds its value. If the market goes down and you lose money in a property, yeah, you may lose for a couple of years, but if you have the ability to sit on the property until it turns around again, then you're good. Most people, when they panic when they lose a lot of money, the equity goes and something goes bad in the neighborhood, the value goes down. They want to turn around and sell too quick, but that's not the way to do it. If you have enough wealth or you have enough other resources where you can sit on the property for 4, 5, 6 years until it goes back up again, then that's what you do. You don't quit. You don't just go and sell. But how many people out there that have that kind of patience to wait 4, 5, 6 years? They're trying to make some money on a property and it goes belly up because the economy goes bad. They want to sell it before they lose more money. If you can sit until it turns around, that's good. Now, the same thing's true with crypto. sometimes crypto, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but the Dogecoin, how you doing? The Dogecoin a couple years ago, my wife and I put some money in that. Well, that's Elon Musk. You guys know who that is, the guy that runs Tesla. It was like 10 or 5 or 10 cents to buy one Doge, right? So I went and bought like $2,000 worth of it, right? And for about 6 months, it started going up. It went up to like, I don't know, like 60 cents a share. So I saw it go up, but I waited too long and it started going back down. That's when I sold. But people are waiting right now for it to go back up again. That was years ago. But if you can afford to let stocks and bonds and all those things and all your other investments and crypto sit around that long, then you can do that. But some people can't do that. They need their money. They want to take their money out so they don't lose too much, and they're not very patient with it. So I will say this: you have to be pretty patient with crypto, just like you are with real estate. What's better about crypto is, again, it's more inflation proof. All right. Whereas with property value goes down. Sometimes the rent, when that certain area goes down with it, the value of the rent is not, the neighborhood's bad. Let's say you were paying $1,500 10 years ago per month, right? 10 years, and today it goes down to $1,200. Why? Because the neighborhood declined, and so you can't afford, you can't afford to charge $1,500 for your property because the value in the area went down. All right, crypto pretty much holds its value. About a year ago, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Bitcoin had a big crash. They went from like 60-something thousand down to like 50-something thousand, for like a month or two. And people, they started taking the Bitcoin out. I told my friends, don't take your Bitcoin out. Let it sit there. And again, sure enough, it changed. It started going up. And now it's over $100,000, guys. You guys got to find ways to. Hey there, how's it going? Is that Emmeline? Emmeline, how you doing? King Goat, how you doing? Turian 21, I'm not sure if I said that right. But yeah, that's what you got to do, guys. I got to go. I got to get on I got to go to TikTok now and do another live. But if you have any questions for me, you want to learn real estate or you want to learn crypto, comment and let me know, okay? All right, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.